The Lean Rocket Local Fellows Program, Director of Entrepreneurial Services, Alex Maston. Hi, Alex.
Hi, how you doing, Bart?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Just walked over here, 1 minute ago. It was awesome.
Yeah, Happy New Year. It's
Yeah.
nice. We love having you as a cross the street neighbor. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, it's very handy for us for grab a coffee or have a meeting across
I
the
saw
street.
Andy over there the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, what's up, man? It's great. You guys use it.
It's a neat space. But a lot of people don't realize all that goes on in the Lean Rocket lab.
Yeah.
One of the things that we've learned so much more about is the services you provide for new businesses.
Yeah. Yes.
And the program, Lean Rocket Local,
That's right.
it appears to be very successful.
It is. We've got, now we've got like 65 plus small businesses. We put that through that program since 2022. Can you believe that?
Wow.
It's a huge alumni network we have of businesses.
So every year you invite people to apply
Yep.
to
right
be
now.
in the program right now.
Right now until the 31st, we are inviting everybody to apply. Jackson, Lenawee, Hillsdale County businesses.
What are the requirements for someone to apply?
Yeah, sure. So they just have to have 500 employees or less, be a small business, characterized as that by the SBA. And they have to be either SETI owned, which is like socially economically disadvantaged individuals, which could be minority women, veterans, disabled, or they have to live in a rural address, which most of us do, or their business is in a rural address, or they have to be disproportionately affected by COVID in some way. And their business needs to be able to need some education, needs some growth opportunities. So that they can learn from the boot camp that we put on. So,
all kinds of businesses apply for this.
Yep.
Do you try to diversify, if all of a sudden 40 bakeries applied?
Yeah, which has happened sometimes. Yeah, we do. We try to make sure that there's a little bit of everything and it's diverse, but really it's competitive. So they actually have to apply, and then they have to come in and do a Shark Tank style pitch for 5 minutes in front of 15 community leaders, and then the leaders actually get to ask them questions for 3 minutes, and then they get to help us decide who gets in, because we only take 12. So
just that experience is going to be very helpful to someone.
So helpful. Yeah, I mean, you have to be able to sell yourself, right?
Yeah.
And if you're a business, you got to be able to sell your product or your service. So it's the first step to getting in, and then we help you craft it from there.
Yeah, I had someone ask me early on, and they said, "What's your elevator pitch?" And keep in mind, we're going from floor 1 to floor 2.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you give it to him?
Yeah.
Was
So
it 10
it's like,
seconds?
how slow is this elevator?
Yeah.
Then
Good to have.
do you evaluate, if someone has a business idea, do you think, this ain't gonna go?
Yeah, that's a great question. We do have a lot of people that just have an idea and haven't formulated the business yet, haven't done any sort of customer discovery, any sort of sales. Those ones, I'm not going to say that we haven't gotten them into the fellows, because we have. I think the business that's probably going to get the most from this is going to be somebody who's been in business for at least a year, who has a little bit of sales, who needs to understand better their financials, needs to understand better their marketing. Those are the two topics we dive really heavily into. So if you don't have a business and it's just an idea, it's going to be really hard for you to conceptualize that and get what we're teaching, So
Yeah. So you don't subscribe to that adage, if they build it, they will come. No.
No, my first question is always how many people have you talked about this, and what did they say about it? So,
Here's some pictures. As you say, it's a lot of networking. So
there's my Jackson 2025 cohort. That's the last day of boot camp right there.
All these people are future magnates, business success stories.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we've got, and then that's my Lenawee and Hillsdale cohort. They just finished in, what was it? That was November. That was just recent. So we actually had that at Memories on the Hill, which was a local fellows event center. So I always like to take selfies with them at the end. And then that's the first day of class for Lenawee and Hillsdale. So that's their first day of boot camp. I always take my camera out. I was listening to you and Kelly's conversation. I was trying to listen in on the camera talk. But I'm a photographer too, so I take their group shots and their headshots every cohort we have. So
I've noticed in talking to the entrepreneurs, they get not only the help from you and your team, but it seems like they network enough where they are supporting each other.
Absolutely. I've seen good friendships come out of these cohorts. You get really tight because we're in there for 3 months together, every week in person. So they become really close with each other. And we make them sit somewhere different every single class so that they don't go to the same seat and talk to the same people, so that they can all really get to know each other. So it's a really important part of this.
And they end up being customers for one another
They
too.
absolutely do, and they promote each other's work all the time. It's great to see. And then we get to get back together and we all talk about it together, when they've been gone for a little bit. So
an entrepreneur, they've got a lot of questions. How do they know, what kind of, which path is best for them? How do you guide them on that?
Yeah, I mean, we have an intake form on our website. If you go to leanrocketlab.org, any of the intake forms are all the same. You can fill out one. It'll actually come straight to me, and you can actually schedule a meeting with me right there when you do the intake. And I just understand what your business is doing, what the pain points that you're having, and then based on all this knowledge up here, I basically take what you're working on, and I know exactly who to connect you to, guide you to, resource, programming, person, whatever that is, funding. I can pretty much narrow in on what the business needs.
I get a lot of people that wander in here and they'll say, do you know, are there any buildings available downtown?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I would like to rent a building and start my business. Mm-hmm. From that point, is there something that you can help people with?
Oh yes, absolutely. I used to be in economic development, so very aware of all that as well. I used to search for buildings, help attract businesses here, so I'm very familiar with the landscape and what's available. So happy to help.
What if somebody isn't ready to go full bore and commit to being an applicant to the Fellows Program, but they just want help in maybe one specific area, finance, marketing?
Yes, absolutely. Again, just go to the intake form. There's an actual thing that says general business support, so you don't even have to check any of the programming, and then meet with me and we'll talk about what you need. Happy to help you. Happy to help you.
And here's a QR code that people can
Yeah,
scan.
that's our local program. That will take you to the local page. So if you're looking for something else, make sure you meander around our website a little bit. We also have a sales and marketing accelerator we're recruiting for now as well.
Oh, cool.
So that's more specific to how you find your first client, how you sell to them. So we have a program that's specific to sales.
And you house a women entrepreneur organization at Lean Rocket Lab too.
Michigan Tribe.
Yes.
Yeah, my sister and I run that.
Yes.
And that's for female entrepreneurs who need kind of that networking. They want to talk to other female entrepreneurs. Maybe they need some funding. We've done a lot joint collaboration with the Lean Rocket Lab lately for funding.
So at what stage, do you have to be like a brand new business just getting started to be in the Fellows Program?
No. So thank you for asking that. So we had Jamie Lawrence from Harmony Garden Music Therapy Services in our 2024 cohort, 18 years in business. She talks about how life-changing this program was for her. So I would definitely say no. If you've been in business for a while and you need some of that, like you're getting a little bit too content and you need to challenge yourself, come talk to me.
Entrepreneurs tend to be people of high self-esteem.
Absolutely. High pride.
Yes. High pride, high ego.
I don't need help.
I don't need help. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So is it hard to communicate that, you know what, you're making a big mistake. We can help you.
I'm one to be pretty brutally honest. I will tell you what I think. But I'm an entrepreneur too. I get it. I understand. I also have those challenges, so I can totally understand where they're coming from.
They're helping small businesses in our community grow and succeed right here in downtown Jackson. Thanks so much for being on our show today, Alex.
Thanks, Bart. Have a great one. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thanks to Alex Maston, Director of Entrepreneurial Services at Lean Rocket Lab and the Lean Rocket Local Fellows Program. Well, that's it. We're all out of time.